My name is Peter Burr. I'm here at Phi developing a project called Aria Engine that is a room-sized video game that invites audiences to come inside of and create havoc. Aria Engine is a combination of 4 different pieces. There's a slot machine, there's an arcade cabinet that 2 people play at the same time to explore somebody's guts. And those exist on the outside of an immersive installation where people actually step inside of this underground piece of architecture to experience the world that they are creating. The slot machine allows people to generate little vessels, little characters that they program to live inside of this world. And the gut game allows audiences to actually go inside of one of those people to manipulate their emotions, to explore their memories, and actually influence that world. I think of immersive art as a poetic gesture, an experiment that an artist makes that allows audiences to really step inside of that world. And so instead of making a painting where you're very much outside looking through glass, looking through this fake window, an immersive artwork opens up that door and asks people to come inside of it to embody that world that the artist is exploring. Since being here, I've found myself being pushed in all these different directions. For example, we've created 2 arcade machines, which was something that I was dreaming of, but I never thought I would actually have the ability to build these cabinets, incorporate these systems, and start playing with the actual mechanics of a multiplayer gut cabinet. That's been really wild. I think of some of the technologies that Phi gives me access to, like LiDAR tracking, which is cost prohibitive in my regular world, also requires a lot of space. And so coming here is really an opportunity to be able to play with technologies that otherwise I would just never have access to, with experts who already know how to use them and can push me to be able to think about other ways of conceiving interactivity, conceiving an immersive experience. And so storytelling is really important to me as somebody who works with time, because I know an audience is always going to come into this work, and whatever it is that they may experience, a pattern of flashing lights, a heavy drone, or maybe an image of a woman falling down an elevator shaft and landing in a worm cube, these things turn into stories at some point. So what's been interesting about this residency, as I'm trying to make this engine that can tell lots of different stories, is that each audience, each person who comes to experience this work is going to come with one big story that they distill from that. When people come to a place like Phi, I think there's a real interest in seeing what kind of technological experiments are happening to experience something new. And I feel like there's an opportunity here to come to Phi and explore some of those technologies, thinking about ways to integrate AI, thinking about ways to integrate VR, or maybe we explode VR completely and build an arcade cabinet that takes the peripherals that are hidden inside of a headset and make them more visceral, make them more tangible, and create alternatives.